Hello everybody, General here today and we're in for another episode of FC26. Some people still call it FIFA, and that is totally fine. And in this episode it's going to be Portugal against Korea Republic. But before I get started, of course, how is everybody doing? I'm doing fine. You tell me how you're doing in the comments. I would love to hear it. And let's get straight into it. Now, with the kits, Portugal can wear the red, and of course, they are the team. Korea can wear the purple kit. And of course, the red that Portugal is wearing, I'm actually wearing this right now, the Portugal red kit too. So that's pretty cool since I'm playing with Portugal wearing their kits. And let's get started. This game is it's a really interesting game, and also the commentary is also very interesting, as you'll hear in a few seconds from now. So let's do it.
Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. The anticipation. A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for football. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Portugal facing South Korea. Well, this could be it now, Stuart. And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0. Off we go at 1-0. This could get interesting. The pass played through perfectly. And he's through here. Oh, they scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Fernandez. This could be threatening. He's in here. Oh, I don't believe it. It's 3, and it feels like we've only just kicked off.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Goes on past the defender. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, that's not going to cut it. Now, this has to be. Still the chance. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Good work, they put it back. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. And it's there! And he's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Well, let's just take another look at this through ball by Ronaldo. He gets the timing absolutely right. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
What a chance here. This could be it. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
So,
well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
This has to be. It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
could be here. Just needs the composure now. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping.
So...
Well, this is worth seeing again. Just look how Ronaldo goes beyond his man. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Lee Kang-in. They've come away with the ball. There's a chance for them to go now. He's in here. And this is turning into one magnificent and memorable match. Yet another goal.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Now, this has to be. It's in, and of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick. And that whistle brings the first half to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings about the end of the first 45 minutes of this game. Portugal against Korea Republic. 11-0 at the moment. To those who have joined either halfway through the stream or at the very beginning, thank you so much for the love and the support. And let's get straight into the second half. Let's also start with tremendous pressure, right? So,
Ronaldo. Oh, it's cleared away from goal. Superb defending.
Oh, how did he clear that? Brilliant stuff.
Great instinct there to cut it out. Now, what can they do from here? And it's on now. It's a terrific save, having not had much to do. Behind it goes for a corner. And the forward progress continues. And it must be. Unbelievable reflex save.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
And the corner is fired in. And he's glanced at the pitch there, but only himself to blame, really, for a blaze that's missed. Rafa Leao.
hey, hashtag Salim, how are you today, my brother? Did you say you recovered?
Bruno Fernandes.
That's good to hear.
Oh, good vision. What a chance this could be. And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Oh, is it from the recovery? The...
Well, first of all,
Yeah, if you've got like family priorities and stuff like that, you know, it's okay. You know, you can always attend to these other things. And then, you know, whenever you can, feel free to pop in. I'll be here. Yeah, I won't be streaming this game for too long though. Maybe like at max 1 more month, 3 weeks, 1 more month, and then I'm switching to the next game. Oh, really? Portugal against Spain. Ah, yep. Portugal against Spain. Oh, well done, by the way. Portugal against Spain. I'll be playing against Spain soon, actually, as well. Because I've got like 10 more games with Portugal before I switch over to the next team, which will most likely be Brazil.
Just needs the composure now. There it is. Dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans.
Hey, at Orbit UK1, how are you doing today? It's been a while. You been alright? At hashtag Salim, meet Orbit. Orbit, meet at hashtag Salim.
They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
lost it needlessly, really.
That's Orbit. Orbit meet at hashtag Salim. Salim meet at Orbit.
What a chance here. It's in. A well-taken goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
There are like 10 people that are like you. Oh, 1 second. Zoo. Yeah, like I was saying, there's like 10 to 15 people who are like normally joining, like pretty much all the time. It's incredible. Sometimes you should meet them. There's one called US Intrigues. There's one called Pixel Nation, one called Baptist, one called Mystic, one called Tough Momo. There's Omar at Orbit, which you just met. There's also Stanley, Sky. Yeah, you meet him sometime. And at Rabbit, another one called a Rabbit.
Lee, he's done well to get past. Well, spoke too soon. Good recovery to win back possession. This is what
The countries that I didn't do so far, I haven't played with Brazil, which is the team I'm going to be playing with next. And then after Brazil, most likely France or England. I played with Argentina already, at least with the international, on the international, I wouldn't call it a league, because I played with Argentina, not the country Argentina, but for example, the international team. So this is only the second one in the international men's.
Is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he
Oh,
decides to go for power.
with your 800 subscribers, yeah. Yeah, was it you the other day that said I think 8 away from it or something like that? I guess now I'm only 2 away from it, so I'm very proud of what I've done in like the last 3 days only, so it's really growing, isn't it, at Orbit, yeah, I'm very proud of the progress. Like, I've been streaming so much that like that FIFA would if FIFA FC26 will be I'll be finished with it in no time before I start playing the next game. At 800, yeah, pretty much 800. Yep. Oh, yep. That's what you meant. Sorry, yep.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening.
Yeah, it's going so fast, and I'm so blessed to be doing things like this, I think it's the end of it, so I'll just thank the fans and the game and give a review, and then I'll get back to you guys as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings about, what's this? Are there every country, like for example Hungary? Yeah, so actually, good thing you brought that up. So I actually played against those two teams about 3 to 4 streams back. So if you watch 3 to 4 streams back from this one, you should see me play Portugal against Hungary, Portugal against Iceland. So what I do is I select one team from a nation, right? So for example, Barcelona, Spain is probably the best example. So of course, in Spain there's different leagues. So there's Barcelona, Real Madrid. I played with Real Madrid first in as one of the leagues playing in Spain. And of course, I played against all of the teams, so there are about 20 different teams. And then I switched over from Real Madrid to FC Barcelona. And then I played against all of the teams again. And then I played with Atletico Madrid. They're all leagues played in Spain. And then Atletico de Madrid played with all of the teams again until it was all finished. So in Germany, of course, one of the leagues played there is Bayern Munich. So I was Bayern Munich, and I used that team to then play against all of the other teams too. So it's such a blessing, man. It really is, to be able to do this, to be able to be part of this. And I'm telling you, like, the reason I'm streaming so much is because I want to make sure that every single team is played with, so that the fans kind of get the service that they want. Because there's always, believe it or not, there's always a team that a fan once played with or played against. Like for example, some of the, I don't want to call it weaker teams or whatever, because no team is weak, of course. But for example, like Cabo Verde, like I'll be playing with them as well in the future. So Portugal versus Bahrain, yep, all that will be done. All of it will be done. So right now, I've played about 40 teams right now with Portugal. And of course, once I'm done with Portugal, I'll be using Brazil, and I'll play with all the 60 teams again, including Portugal. So Portugal against Brazil, but from the Brazil side of things. And then I'll just keep on switching. There'll be about Ireland too, yes. So actually, there you go. So if you go back again, let me have a look at how long ago this was actually, because it was a while ago actually, where I was also looking at the just 1 second. because I played against Ireland like 3 games back. So yeah, all of these teams I've played with already. So it's there. So yeah, you can all go check it out. Like it's already it's all been streamed. But I'll just wrap up real quick, and I'll be streaming again straight after this one, so you guys can join that one, and we can talk a bit more. Because there are others waiting for me to kind of wrap up as well. But thank you guys so much at hashtag and Orbit, for always supporting me, and of course I'll thank the other fans as well. So I'll just start by closing up. So let me just go back to my main menu and. And there we have it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your time and your support. This was Portugal against Korea Republic. I had a blast. I'm hoping that you guys had a blast. Thank you to those who have. Just 1 second, hashtag. I'll get back to you in a sec. So thank you guys so much for your love and the support. Such as at hashtag and at Orbit, just to name a few, and all the rest who have joined as well for the love and the support. I really appreciate that. This was Portugal against Korea Republic. I had a blast. I'm hoping that you guys did. What would I rate this out of 5 stars? I'm going to say 5-star rating. And the goals speak for itself. The score speaks for itself. 12-0. It's not every day you score 12-0. I've made it pretty much normal because I score that amount all the time. 9, 10, 11, 12. But it's no easy feat. A lot goes into being able to achieve that. Which is why I'm giving it such a high rating. A high score should equal a reasonably high rating as well, which is what I'm doing here. Next game it's going to be Portugal against Mexico. So there were a few brothers asking about teams to be played with, like Ireland, and someone else mentioned a different one. What team was it again? Let me just show you a demonstration. So right now we're at Korea Republic. So before this one we played against Jordan. Before that one we played against Japan. Before that we played against Italy. Before that, we played against Ireland. So there you go. So that's 5 streams back, just to let you guys know, in case you're wondering when I played against Ireland. 6 streams back was Iraq. 7 streams back was Iran. 8 Iran. 8 streams back was Indonesia. 9 streams back was Iceland. Someone did mention Ireland, one of the brothers. 10 was Hungary. Someone also mentioned Hungary. So that's 10 streams back around there from this one. About 11 was Haiti. 12 Ghana. 13 Germany. 14 France, 15 Finland, 16 England, 17 Egypt, 18 Ecuador, 19 Denmark, 20 Cote d'Ivoire. You don't like Iran? I mean, yeah, I'll be streaming with other teams. If you don't like Iran, I mean Brazil is next. So yeah, do you like Brazil, brother? Brazil is it's a pretty popular team out there, but Brazil. So I'll be playing with pretty much all of these teams, guys, at some point, and that's what I mean. So next is Mexico. After Mexico is Morocco, and then Netherlands. So we're getting into some of the interesting teams again. New Zealand. Oh, really? They have war against your country? Really? Is this Iran? Wars are deep, man. My goodness, like there was one happening in my country a while back, and I don't know if it's still going on, but wars are brutal. Norway's got Erling Haaland, so that's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people love Haaland. He's the highest rated game. What's this? Over 1,000 bombs and nothing hit us. Oh, really? Wow, that's very interesting, because nowadays people use big bombs. Like atomic bombs. Can you believe it, man? Like back then, the ones that they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? Those were like 15 kilotons, 20 kilotons. We're talking about like 20 megaton bombs now being chucked. That's like 20,000 times stronger. Like what era are we living on? Oh my goodness, man. Like they're calling it megaton bombs now, yeah, not kiloton bombs. Like the biggest apparently was called Tsar bomber, 50 megaton. Crazy, right? 50 megatons. Think about how many times. That's like 30,000. I don't know the maths, so I won't speak out of my head, but it's like 30,000 times bigger than the one dropped last time. Like, we're making things that destructive? Like, you gotta be kidding me, hey. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, I got a bit off topic. Sorry, guys, and stuff like that. Yeah, but the point is, wars are not good. Wars are very bad. Hopefully they all stop. It's normally over pointless things, man. Like, there's like 4 I can name right now. Money, power, what's the other? Land is another big one. And then there's other things too. But at the end of the day, people die. It's not a good thing. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me this stream. So sorry I went off topic a bit. Next one is Mexico. Next one is Mexico, of course. Yep. So I'll be streaming that one straight after this one. If you like what you see, guys, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I post and stream more content like this. And of course, second, because it gives me the strength and the motivation as the one streaming. Of course, to continue streaming more content like this. So thank you guys so much again for the love and the support. I'll be seeing you in Mexico. I'll probably be streaming that about a minute after this one. And I'll be seeing you guys there if you are keen on joining as well. How many do we have left? Let's have a look. How many do we have left? Oh my goodness, guys, we've got like 10 left before I'm switching to Brazil. So right now I'm wearing the Portugal shirt. I was wearing Argentina when I was playing with Argentina. Then now I'm wearing the Portugal one right here because I'm playing with Portugal. And of course, Brazil, I'll be wearing the Brazil. I've got like 5 kits, So yeah, thank you so much for saying bye hashtag. I'll see you as well. Guys, we've got like 10 more games left. So let's keep an eye out on them and then end this one quickly and play with Brazil and then see what happens from there. So bye everybody. Stay safe. Please subscribe and have a nice one and ciao.